Hey everybody, it's Eric Perro here from Oklahoma City, and I was over here checking out one of my flip properties and thought I'd make a quick little video and talk to you all about my experience on the Funding Faceoff show that was just filmed and will be airing soon. Super excited about that. I'm going to walk through this flip as I talk about it, so just check it out. Anyways, I was excited when I was presented with the opportunity. It's very last minute for me to go out to Vegas and film on this show as a presenter. The idea behind the show is that three people bring deals to the table, and the deal makers ask them questions about the property, try and figure out if it's a smart investment for them, and if they can team up with the investor bringing the deal to the table and make this a win-win situation or scenario for everybody. It's an interesting concept, and I was very excited to go out and pitch a deal to them. My deal that I pitched is not really like this one I'm walking through, but I'm not going to tell you exactly about it. Trying to get this bathroom finished up too so we can get this house listed. So I'm not going to tell you exactly about the deal or the outcome, right? You're going to have to watch the show to see what happened on that. But I did want to bring you a deal which is very similar to all of the other ones that I do on a daily basis. The bread and butter of what we do as investors here in the Oklahoma City area to grow our portfolios. So that's what I brought to the table. You'll get to see that. If you're a new investor watching the show, I thought that it would be very important for you to see what our day in and day out looks like on a regular deal. This one here is a flip, so it's a little bit different. As you can see, we've put some granite in here and got everything painted up, and we're getting close to listing it. So I'm excited to be walking through this one right now. Anyways, so I was excited. This is how my day goes. Phone rings, contractor. He's working on one of my other like 10 or 11 properties that are under rehab right now. So anyways, I was excited to be on the show, mainly because of the people I got to meet, right? It was fun to go out and film and pitch a deal, but primarily this was about the other people I got to network with, both the deal presenters and the deal makers, right? So it's very important to surround yourself by other people in the same industry and people that are doing what you're doing, but doing it differently. Everybody has a little bit different way of doing business and growing their net worth and providing value back to their community in one way or another. In this case, this house was really run down, had been sitting vacant for a few years, windows all busted out of it, kids were tagging it. I mean, it was an eyesore to the neighborhood, right? So as investors, we come in and we make something nicer that isn't nice, right? We take an ugly house and we make it pretty. And it's a value add to the community as well as to our bottom line, you know. Sometimes we don't win. This one might be a little bit tight. We might even be as bad as breaking even. We hope we don't lose money on it as the market turns. But usually there's more than one way to win, right? You win as an investor, you win as adding value back to your community. But anyways, I was really excited to meet these other people that are doing all of the above and finding new and interesting ways to create this value and create opportunity in their communities and bring value back to their communities, as well as add money to their pocketbook and increase their bottom line, so to speak, right? So it has to be a win-win for everybody for this to be worth it. The other thing I talk about on the show is taking action. And being on the show was part of me taking action. I was a little hesitant at first because it was such a short deadline. I had to rearrange my entire week to fit in. I found out on Monday that I had been accepted. On Monday night, I booked a flight. On Tuesday, I booked a hotel. On Wednesday, I landed. And on Thursday and Friday, we were filming. So it was very short notice and very short deadline, timeline to piece it all together. And I think for a lot of people that would have been too much effort to try and rearrange their week. But I decided it was worth it, and I took action, right? I took action. I said yes to do the show. I said yes to put the effort out to book the ticket and the hotel and figure everything out last minute, rearrange my whole week, a closing and everything. So I encourage you to do the preparation in your life, whether it's with real estate or with something else, so that when the opportunity is presented to you, you can take action and you are prepared to take action, right? So you've done the underlying groundwork, you've laid the base, and then once the opportunity is there, you feel like you can take action, whether it's buying a house or being on a show like Funding Faceoff or taking a trip or something. Whatever it is, lay that groundwork so that you can have the confidence and the ability to take action. So I hope you join me this October the 13th, 8 p.m. Central. Funding Faceoff is going to air for the very first time ever. I believe it comes out on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV, as well as the Bargain House Network. So I hope you join me. Check it out, watch that first episode. I hope you get hooked. And of course, follow the YouTube channel as well. And say hi to all your friends and tell them to take action.